Hello viewer, and welcome to Attack on Titan. It's me, your buddy, Hashbrown. Now, first thing you're probably thinking is, well, this sounds a lot different from the usual deal. Where's Ed? Hey, Ed, where'd you go? Why'd you let Hash in front of the mic? Funny story, best bud and coworker Edd Boi is MIA. Thanks to some technical difficulties. It's gonna pay off, don't worry guys. Just there's a few kinks in the plan and he's dealing with that. So he just happened to ask me to kind of hold down the fort as best as I can. So I'm gonna try here for you guys. As you could probably tell, this is my first time doing the solo bit. And I'm gonna give it my all for you. You're probably wondering, why Attack on Titan? I mean, didn't that game pop out like a bit ago? Yes. But Season 2 just started a few weeks ago and I'm super hyped about that. So this is a super good reason for me to be allowed to do this. Like, I love the show. I love the manga even more. And spoiler, I love this game. So, sitting in my room, wearing my Mikasa scarf, drinking out of my Recon Core coffee mug, and dreaming about the day maneuver gear is invented so I don't have to walk to work anymore. I got a message from Ed, and this all just fell into place. So strap in guys, let's do this. Now, if you're one of those guys who don't know what Attack on Titan is, I'm not even gonna hate on you. Sometimes you just see the hype coming and you swerve that train. Hype it's dangerous sometimes. But I'm gonna tell you, viewer, you gotta check it out. Like, just check it out. Dip your toes in the water, and hopefully it won't bite your foot off. Because yeah, there's naked cannibals in that water. If you do know what Attack on Titan is, then you already know. And I'm sure you're right with me saying, nice. It's about time. Now, this game only covers Season 1, which is what makes me think they gotta do another one for Season 2. Because this game did good. It sold well, it performs well. A weird amount of money went into this game, and it shows by the polish and how well it looks. Now for you dudes who've seen the show, you know what this is about. This is the lineup, this is the weed out, the lamos from the protectors of humanity. Everything I'm about to go over, you already know about. For you new people, this is probably really confusing, and I'm not going to do a great job explaining it to you. I'm going to try, but there's a lot to cover, folks. So if Aaron's so determined to look on his face, let's just jump straight into it. Now this video is going to consist of me doing the tutorial. You know, show off a little bit, show you how all the moves work and how buttery smooth this game looks. And the second half is going to be doing just a random mission, so you know what it looks like in actual practice. Because the hope is that a few of you guys check this out and maybe haven't played it before, and you're like, I want to play that. When's this game on sale on Steam? I'll check it out, Hash. Like, dang, you kind of suck. I can do way better than you. And you probably could, which is more reason for you to play this game. Yeah, see? Techno Koi, if you want to send me a paycheck, I'm down. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about tutorial mode. Because just like in the show, we gotta practice. You can't just put kids in front of Titans. They die. That's no good parenting. So we gotta practice on some cardboard cutouts. The kind of cutouts that looks like something I would draw for an hour and like try to pretend was a good drawing. And I'm gonna hate on it just like I would my own drawings. Yeah. Pow. Is that all you got? Also, we're gonna break canon a bit because I'm gonna moonwalk all over this tutorial, and Aaron certainly did not in his exam. But that's okay, Aaron. We're gonna give you a win today. Oh. Oh. See? You see that? This is important. Because sometimes you can't just go straight for the weak spot. You gotta dance with them a little bit. Ooh. See, I'm trying too hard. Getting too excited. Oh. You know, Keith kind of reminds me of my grandpa. Like, my grandpa always wears, like, Afro baseball league hat, but he's got that same kind of scowl and goatee. Curious. Oh, these dudes. I wish these dudes were in the show, because this seems important. When you're in the midst of the insanity that is fighting Titans, you kind of wish there was a guy who's like, oh, here's some stuff. Run out of canisters, run out of blades, here you go, buddy. That would have saved a lot of lives. So sad. So sad. But, luckily for us, there is no giant Titans trying to kill me right now. And I'm kinda good, so, yeah. Oh, look at that. And there he goes. Just disappears into the sunset. We already miss you. Ah, I don't want to switch. Alright, ready to roll, ready to roll. Oh, and there's the rest of the cast. That is worth mentioning. This game has NPCs, and they are actually competent. Like, they're not going to be as good as you, but these dudes can kill a Titan every now and then. And it's weird playing a Techno Koei game where the NPCs are good, and they aren't just Lubu. He's kind of an exception to the rule. Any people who's wasted a lot of money playing Dynasty Warrior games over the years, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Anywho, but this ain't your mom and dad's wushu. This is Attack on Titan time. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oop, not enough speed. There we go, there we go. Like, you know, it's one of those things where you just have to imagine, like, 14-year-olds flying around on jetpacks, practicing to kill giant monsters. Monsters that you can only hurt in a specific place. Like, damn. You know, you think the job's hard enough as it is, but the fact that you have to go at these guys with giant box cutters, like, insanity. But we make it work. Now, you viewer, do you think you could pull this off? Like, I'm one of those guys that I'm chilling with my buddies, and we're watching this, and I'm like, hey man, I could do that. And they're like, nah, you couldn't. Not you, Hash. And I'm like, what the fuck, why not? I'm cool. And they're like, yeah, you're okay. And I'm like, I could fight Titans. I could do it super good. I could do it 9 times. What about you, viewer? You think you can do it? Could you defend humanity? I hope so. Because, you know, sooner or later it's going to happen. Something's going to happen, and we're going to need to team up. We'll be lucky if it's just giant naked people. You know what I'm saying? I think I have a weird attraction toward cinema and games where it's us versus them. Who's them? I don't know. They ain't human, though. Like, if there was a meeting in the UN about, you know what, spiders? Nah, can't have it. We're dealing with spiders today. I would be there. Like, if there was a president or prime minister who's like, my first decree is to kill all spiders, I'd vote. I'd vote hard, man. I don't like them. I don't like giant naked people, and I don't like giant spiders. Oh, it's very glaringly obvious that this is my first time doing this. If me going on about naked people and spiders was not the clearest clue you could get away with. Oh. So, Alright, Mikasa. Oh, whoa, you disappeared there for a minute. Oh! That's right. I'm number one. Now, we're gonna do a little snippy snip where I jump straight to the side mission. See you in a moment. Alright guys, now let's do this. Side mission time. And just like in the show, we're gonna get dropped straight into it. Luckily, I got an ace up my sleeve. And his name is Levi. The freaking best person in this show. Like, this dude is unfair good. And I wish I knew why. Like, I am not far enough reading the mangas. I kind of tapered off for a bit to understand why he's such a badass. But I'm super excited to find out why. Oh. Now, you saw me going after stuff in the training. See, that all has a point. You want to get these guys' limbs. You want to expose that weak spot. Also looks super cool, and I like who's willing to go that extra mile to go loot. Super cool, right? Everybody, look at this guy. He's got no idea what time it is. It's Levi time. Oh. Ooh. And now you ain't got no legs. Like, I hope watching me right now is giving you guys who haven't checked this out a sense for how on par this is. Like, look how fast I'm going. Like, whoop. This feels how it should feel. You snooze, you lose, buddy. Ah, cool mode. All right, that's enough. That's enough grandstanding. There's stuff going on. Oh, there's a buddy in trouble. Like, during missions, you will have friends who need help, and like, you know, you do what you can for them. Like, now imagine playing this with your friends, because this does have an online. It's not the best. It's got its bits, but it's serviceable. Like, it gets you where you need to be. Which is also why I want a second one to come out with this new season. Because they'd be stupid not to double down and just make that part better. But this is just one of those games where it feels like you just can't screw that up. Yep. Oop, I can hear him, but I can't see him. Oh, there we go. Yeah, my horse got some mad hops there. There we go. Oh, lickety split. Just like Levi would have done. Now I'm hoping to get Edd in on this, because, you know, I brought this game up and I was like, hey, what do you think, man? What do you think? And he likes the show. We've talked about this a few times. There's a podcast that you're never gonna see where we went into depth about our favorite kind of animoos and whatnot. We revealed our secret weeb power levels, but the game not so much. He's not feeling it quite as much, so I am making it a side mission. Convince him to get interested. But who knows? Maybe there'll be a video on that sometime. That'd be great. Whew. They do not go down easy sometimes. There we go. I think I still got a lady to save. Ooh. Sorry, I'm going quiet for a moment there just because I'm wrapped up in this. Oh. There we go. That's how you do. Booyah. Anybody got supplies? Yeah, I was talking about those supply dudes, and now I'm looking for one. Oh, there we go. Help me out. Thank you, thank you. Oh. I don't know, man. Like, and these buildings I'm running around, they totally break. Like, a Titan can just crash through it. Zero fucks given. Oop. There you are. You're hiding. This ain't no time for timeout. Like, this show wishes that the Titans were that easy to deal with. Like, oh, the final guy's here, and I'm not even done yet. Like, be patient, maybe? I don't know. I'll kill you too. I promise. You're the enemy of humanity, so it has to happen. Ooh, mm-mm. You see, I seen a similar expression upon Ed's face once when we had a discussion about ass. But Ed is no cannibal, so it's okay. Oh, ooh. Also, if I rolled up on Ed with a giant box cutter, I don't think he'd be having it. Nah. That dude's like 8 feet tall. Like, what the hell, Ed? How you do that? And I think somebody just died. I'm not doing a great job as Levi. I'm already letting people get dusted. Oh, let's see if I can get that leg. There we go. Ooh. Look at this guy. And these wounds will heal up. Like, if you don't take a Titan out, he will grow his limbs back. Like, look at this guy. He's going for it. Like, you have to admire that tenacity. But I don't, because they're the enemy. Okay, do a little bit. Don't tell humanity, though. And I'm a fair distance away from everything. Oop. Ah. You know, another great show about destruction and ultimate destruction of humanity? Terraform Mars. If you don't know what Terraform Mars is, check it out. Like, if you're like me and you really dig that stuff, just the enemy of humanity and us being in a bad situation, you'll probably dig that. I am gonna tell you though, Season 1's gonna be your best ride. Oh yeah, that's how I do. Season 2 is where it gets silly. It kind of loses its focus, but it's still watchable. It's just like, how about you guys focus on the situation at hand? Like, at least Attack on Titan does that. You're not gonna get some bit where Aaron starts perving on Mikasa like, man, what about them jiggly wigglies? Let me smash, girl. No, he's too busy being a main character. Alright. Whoop. Oh. Now you see we got our boss here, and he's not even really all that big a deal. Like, you get Titans who, you know, like Annie can cover themselves up. Oh. Get off this. Then what you just saw there was, he almost biting it hardcore. My buddies have my back. He's having a good time. Victory. I think honestly, I can end this video here and you guys won't hate me too much. I hope you had a good time checking this out. Like, I had a good time playing it, and I plan on doing stuff in the future. Like, I kind of have to pull my weight around here, so I can't just let Ed do all the work. So, if you thought this was cool, a like would be good, a comment, you can tell me I'm cool, or you can tell me I suck, you know, I can take it. But, this is the part where I should say something cool like Ed would, but I don't have a catchphrase or anything, so I'm just gonna leave off and kind of like an awkward bye.